guys, welcome back to Pearls of Medical Nutrition. And today's topic is which foods and drinks should be avoided with diabetes. Diabetes is a chronic disease that has reached epidemic proportions among adults and children worldwide. Uncontrolled diabetes has many serious consequences, including heart disease, kidney disease, blindness, and other complications. Prediabetes has also been linked to these conditions. Importantly, eating certain foods can raise your blood sugar and insulin levels and promote inflammation, which may increase your risk of disease. This video is about 10 foods which are really bad for diabetes. Watch this video till end to know about diet for diabetics. Why does carb intake matter for people with diabetes? Carbs, protein, and fat are the macronutrients that provide your body with energy. Among them, carbs have the greatest effect on your blood sugar by far. This is because they are broken down into sugar or glucose and absorbed into your blood. Carbs include starches, sugar, and fiber. However, fiber isn't digested and instead absorbed by your body in the same way other carbs are. So it doesn't raise your blood sugar. Subtracting fiber from total carbs in a portion of food will give you its digestible or net carb content. For instance, if a cup of mixed vegetables contains 10 grams of carbs and 4 grams of fiber, so its net carb count is 6 grams. When people with diabetes consume too many carbs at a time, their blood sugar levels can rise to dangerously high levels. Over time, high levels can damage your body's nerves and blood vessels, which may set the stage for heart disease, kidney disease, and other serious health conditions. Maintaining a low carb intake can help prevent blood sugar spikes. Sugary beverages are the worst drink choice for someone with diabetes. First, they are very high in carbs, with a 12-ounce can of cola providing 38.5 grams. The same amount of sweetened iced tea and lemonade each contain almost 45 grams of carbs exclusively from sugar. In addition, these drinks are loaded with fructose, which is strongly linked to insulin resistance and diabetes. Indeed, studies suggest that consuming sugar sweetened beverages may increase the risk of diabetes related conditions like fatty liver disease. What's more, the high fructose levels in sugary drinks may lead to metabolic changes that promote belly fat and potentially harmful cholesterol and triglyceride levels. To help control blood sugar levels and prevent disease risk, consume water, cubes, club soda, or unsweetened iced tea. Number 2, trans fats. Artificial trans fats are extremely unhealthy. They are created by adding hydrogen to unsaturated fatty acids to make them more stable. Trans fats are found in margarines, peanut butter, spreads, creamers, and frozen dinners. Furthermore, food manufacturers often add them to crackers, muffins, and other baked goods to help extend a product's shelf life. Although trans fats don't directly raise blood sugar levels, they've been linked to increased inflammation, insulin resistance, and belly fat, as well as lower levels of HDL cholesterol and impaired arterial function. It's best to avoid any product that contains the words partially hydrogenated in its ingredient list. Number 3, white bread, rice, and pasta. White bread, rice, and pasta are high carb processed foods. Eating bread, bagels, and other refined flour foods has been shown to significantly increase blood sugar levels in people with type 1 and type 2 diabetes. This response isn't exclusive to products made with refined white flour. In one study, gluten free pastas were also shown to raise blood sugar, with rice based types having the greatest effect. These processed foods contain little fiber. Fiber helps slow the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. In other research, replacing these low fiber foods with high fiber foods was shown to significantly reduce blood sugar levels in people with diabetes. Moreover, people with diabetes experience reductions in cholesterol. Number 4, fruit flavored yogurt. Plain yogurt can be a good option for people with diabetes. However, fruit flavored varieties are a very different story. Flavored yogurts are typically made from non fat or low fat milk and loaded with carbs and sugar. In fact, one cup serving of fruit flavored yogurt may contain almost 31 grams of sugar, meaning nearly 61% of its calories come from sugar. Many people consider frozen yogurt to be a healthy alternative to ice cream. However, it can contain just as much or even more sugar than ice cream. Rather than choosing high sugar yogurts that can spike your blood sugar and insulin, opt for plain whole milk yogurt. that contains no sugar and may be beneficial for your appetite, weight control, and gut health. Number 5. Sweetened breakfast cereals. Eating cereal can be one of the worst ways to start your day if you have diabetes. Despite the health claims on their boxes, most cereals are highly processed and contain far more carbs than many people realize. In addition, they provide very little protein, a nutrient that can help you feel full and satisfied while keeping your blood sugar levels stable during the day. To keep blood sugar and hunger under control, skip most cereals and choose a protein based, low carb breakfast instead. Number 6. Honey, agave, nectar, and maple syrup. People with diabetes often try to minimize their intake of white table sugar as well as treats like candy, cookies, and a pie. However, other forms of sugar can also cause blood sugar spikes. These include brown sugar and natural sugars such as honey, agave nectar, and maple syrup. Although these sweeteners aren't processed, they contain at least as many carbs as white sugar. In fact, most contain even more. Here are the carb counts of a 1 tablespoon serving of popular sweeteners. White sugar contains 12.6 grams, honey 17.3 grams, agave nectar 16 grams, and maple syrup contains 13.4 grams. Your best strategy is to avoid all forms of sugar and use natural low carb sweeteners instead. Number 7. Dried fruit. Fruit is a great source of several important vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C and potassium. When fruit is dried, the process results in the loss of water that leads to even higher concentrations of these nutrients. Unfortunately, its sugar content becomes more concentrated as well. 1 cup of grapes contains 27.3 grams of carbs, including 1.4 grams of fiber. By contrast, 1 cup of raisins contains 115 grams of carbs, 5.4 of which come from fiber. Therefore, raisins contain more than 4 times as many carbs as grapes do. Other types of dry fruit are similarly higher in carbs than their fresh counterparts. If you have diabetes, you don't have to give up fruit altogether. Sticking to low sugar fruits such as fresh berries or a small apple can provide health benefits while keeping your blood sugar in the target range. Number 8. Packaged snack foods. Pretzels, crackers, and other packaged foods aren't good snack choices. They are typically made with refined flour and provide few nutrients, although they have plenty of fast digesting carbs that can rapidly rise blood sugar. In fact, some of these foods may contain even more carbs than stated on their nutrition label. If you get hungry between meals, it's better to eat nuts or a few low carb vegetables with an ounce of cheese. Number 9. Fruit juice. Although fruit juice is often considered a healthy beverage, its effect on blood sugar are similar to those of sodas and other sugary drinks. This goes for unsweetened 100% fruit juice as well as types that contain added sugar. In some cases, fruit juice is even higher in sugar and carbs than soda. Similarly to sugar sweetened beverages, fruit juice is loaded with fructose. Fructose drives insulin resistance, obesity, and heart disease. A much better alternative is to enjoy water with a wedge of lemon, which provides less than 1 gram of carbs and is virtually calorie free. Number 10. French fries. French fries are a food you may want to steer clear of, especially if you have diabetes. Potatoes themselves are relatively high in carbs. One medium potato contains 34.8 grams of carbs, 2.4 which come from fiber. However, once they've been peeled and fried in vegetable oil, potatoes may do more than spike your blood sugar. Deep frying foods has been shown to produce high amounts of toxic compounds such as advanced glycation end products and aldehydes. These compounds may promote inflammation and increase the risk of disease. If you don't want to avoid potatoes altogether, eating a small serving of sweet potatoes is your best option. Knowing which foods to avoid when you have diabetes can sometimes seem tough. However, following a few guidelines can make it easier.